Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Tuesday edition of the Hot Five, where we talking about some beat downs. We talking about AI snitching. We talking about AI returning from the dead, and we also talking about um, AI giving out deep lies even to other countries. So we're gonna really get into it. But first thing we're gonna get into is Claressa Shields showed her wokeness when she beat down Lonnie Daniels over the weekend. She literally dog walked this chick. When I say she dog walked her, first off, let's just get to the scorecard. 100 to 90, 99 to 91, 99 to 91. That's what the judges saw it. Because Lonnie, man, early in the fight, Lonnie was on her bicycle, just running from her. And then I seen there was part in a round where I seen Claressa do this one thing where she just didn't even throw no punches, she just walked her across the ring with her shoulders. Like we're going over here. I'm driving. It was just crazy. And Claressa was touching her up and everything like that. It was a good fight for Claressa. Lonnie did one time, did I say I can understand why they gave her a round because this one time Lonnie had a good assault back. She was just swinging and swinging. She hit her with like a six punch combo and everything. And Claressa was like, all right. But Lonnie could not take those body shots. Claressa was dropping bombs to the body and everything like that. And then that's what you do when a person's on a bicycle. You're like, yo, you gonna run? All right, got you. I'm gonna get that body now and let's see if you run later. And she didn't. But it was pretty good though. It was pretty good. Word is $15 million is on the line, and Papoose and Clarissa got it for Layla Ali. Now, drop a comment in the chat if you feel that you want to see Layla Ali come out of retirement of all her stuff. I mean, Layla Ali is selling curtains at home, and now she's gonna come out and fight for 15 million. I think the price was a little too low because Clarissa was like, I can go get that. And she did. She definitely did. All right. So now let's segment into AI is snitching these days. Okay, so anybody know about AI by the name of Gronk? Well, this AI literally is, made by Elon and I guess in some weird way, Gronk reported to everybody about a freaking politician in Texas who has quote unquote had affairs with strippers and even paid for abortions. Now, I ain't got to say the man's name because it really don't bother me like that. I don't necessarily know that, but I'm just saying when AI started reporting the news on you and it's coming out on a TMZ quality, I think we all should be a little bit aware of that because, man, the bigger you go, the higher you get out there. AI is still watching and AI is learning and AI is taking notes from us on how to do us. And they like gossip. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured that part out and I was like, wow, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. But then let's talk about this though. Why the heck is they bringing a voice back to the NBA? Tim Fagan, the voice of NBC back in the day, they have literally used AI to bring his voice back. I just seen it on a commercial on YouTube. You can go do it on YouTube. It's pretty wild. This guy, I had no idea that he was even dead, but I knew that I heard his voice when I was a kid. And the thing is, I'm 44. So if you 24, you don't even know who the heck this is. Just know that when you hear this voice for the NBA on NBC, uh, you're most likely listening to AI represent a dead guy. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. All right. Now that leads us to number five. Through AI, we now are literally affecting elections in other countries. We are literally there is literally an algorithm that is telling people in China who to vote for back and that is backed by America. Isn't that crazy? Shh. Now that's psychological warfare for real. Like the art of battle through the algorithm. You know what I mean? But I tell you, that's some wild stuff. But then, so at number five, we're gonna lead out with how Claressa really represented on Saturday. Claressa actually came to the ring in a and when she pulled up, she was on her Beyonce moment. She had on a very Beyonce type dress and everything like that. Her hair was real flowing and everything like that on some Beyonce stuff, because it was braided, but it was still, like what it needed to be. And she had on like just very ladylike looking. And if you ever see Clarissa at the end of the fight, you like, I ain't messing with her. But she really is a gorgeous girl. And then number two, they had Rick Ross bring her out to BMF because it was in Detroit at the Little Caesars Arena. Saying that was awesome. So I'm sure Meech was in the building, because Meech and Rick Ross don't go nowhere without each other these days. And then here's another thing. Um, we're gonna get into the fact that Clarissa also is leaving her promoter. She signed with him for 21 when she was 21. She's 30 now, and she's done a lot of things, but she wants to go get major big fights. Rumor has it she might be going to MVP with Jake Paul. Now that'd be amazing. You get Jake Paul with an actual boxer because Amanda Serrano, man, she's losing her sizzle, bro. She got her butt whooped by Katie Taylor 3 times. I'm sorry. She got skills, but she ain't beating Katie Taylor. They even said that Clarissa is actually number two to Katie Taylor, which I don't understand because Clarissa ain't never lost. She's 17-0. Katie Taylor ain't never lost either, but Katie Taylor's a smaller fighter. I wish Clarissa would drop weight and go fight her. Now, that would be funny. But Clarissa is a heavyweight, so she got the heavyweight fight, and she possibly got Layla Ali on the way. Yeah, now Clarissa is doing things for the culture. These is icon moves, and I'm really supporting that. I really am. So salute to Clarissa for showing out for your hometown. You didn't, and also you showed out for them in the movie. So, yeah, it's a Courage Under Fire or something like that. But it's a movie that she did. I'm dropping a blank right now on exactly the name of it, but I know the last part is about fire. But anyway, yeah, Clarissa is, on point. And I'm gonna check out her movie once I Google everything and get the rest of the information. I suggest y'all do that too. I'm just having a real uncle moment. You dig it? Like, it's that what's her name? Straight up. But other than that, man, that is all I got for the top five. I'll see y'all on a Wednesday show. I hope we get some real sports news because I'm tired of talking about these deep stakes and AI issues for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers don't really give a damn about that. I do, but a lot of people don't. And I'm trying to give y'all what y'all want. You know what I mean? That's what we're here to deliver. We aim to deliver. That's what it's all about with Channel Live News. So until then, this is just your Uncle G. Holla at me.